was that adjustment like to college basketball, man? When you pulled up to Cali?
Bro, my first day, we was on the track. Like, my first day, we on the track, so you had to make your times and everything. So I'm just like, alright, like, we doing tour days and stuff, and I'm like, alright, this coach is crazy. Like, and I'm out here in the field by myself, so I'm just like, yeah, like, training is like, it took things to the next level. Training wise, you know what I'm saying? Like, how we practice and everything. And my coach, like, and it was like perfection. Like, you know, if we ain't get a good practice, we coming right back. You know, when you in high school and stuff like that, bro, it's only so much time you got available because you in school early in the day, so it's like they can't really maximize too much. But now at college, you got a couple classes a day. The schedule's a little lighter, so it's like coach could take advantage. You know,
and I don't think JUCO coaches got the same restrictions that
restrictions
D1
D1s.
Yeah.
They got a lot of time.
Yeah.
So they'll milk you.
Yeah.
They'll milk you crazy. They'll milk you crazy. So, and my coach was already crazy. So I'm just like, yo, yeah, like I'm gonna get better this shit. Like I'm
That's how you took it.
Shit.
Like, you didn't feel like, yo, fuck this, I'm about to pack my shit and leave. You felt
nah,
like,
I was
better.
never gonna be like, I never had the thought like, yo, I'm out or whatever. I just knew like it's tough and like I just gotta use it to get better. Like, you know, use it to get in better shape. Use it to just get better. But at the same time, in the back of my head too, I'm just like, yo, this is crazy. Like, you feel me? But yeah, bro, like the tour days, all of those things was like new for me. You know what I'm saying? And we had some seniors that year, and I led the team in rebounds. I led the team in.
You led them in boards your freshman year.
Yeah, I led them in points and rebounds. I believe my junior year. So I did good.
You mean your freshman year?
No, junior, because.
I mean, I'm talking about Cali.
Yeah, Cali. Yeah,
Gotcha.
I'm bugging. My freshman year, yeah. So.
Got you. All right, so now you finish up your freshman year.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, I want to ask, what did y'all do team-wise? How far did y'all make it? I know you.
Team-wise, we did
alright.
Yeah, Jayhawk conference. It's a good conference,
Yeah.
honestly. Like I went into a good situation, and a lot of good JUCOs was in like West Bubble.
Yeah.
Like that was the reality of it. If you went to a good JUCO, you was in like West Bubble basically. So it was a good year, you know. We did alright. We did cool, but my senior year we like, cause we were like the underdog. We were like the underdog team, and then my sophomore year was like my last year there at Cali. And they ended up combining the whole league. So it was like the East and the West all came together. Mind you, Hutch was the favorite, which is there, and you know, Bosch was there and everything. They combined both leagues, so we got to play like everyone.
Yeah, it's a beast of a league right now.
So they made it even.
Sending a kid out there to Garden City like a couple years after you left.
Yeah, I played them too, but so they made it even more competitive.
Yeah.
So that was great. So my senior year, we ended up upsetting. I hit the game winner to upstate a team to go to the playoffs, and that was like big for me. Like
before going into your sophomore year, I want to ask: did you attend any JUCO camps like that summer? The summer between your freshman and sophomore year, summer between your freshman and sophomore year at Cali. Did you attend any camps? Any
showcases? They had the It was what
joint in Missouri, Jerry Mullins.
The Mullins camp, yeah, they had that joint, and I ended up going to that. I went to the Mullins camp.
How did Mullins go for you?
Mullins was cool. It was cool. Yeah, I did okay at the Mullins camp and everything. You gotta get selected to. You know, they only select a few players to be able to go to that joint. So Mullins camp was cool. So yeah.
So now you're finishing up your sophomore season, and you said the sophomore season is when your year was when they combined the Jayhawk conference.
Yeah.
Jayhawk conference. Some people will say it's a top 3 league in the country as far as JUCO. Some people will say top 2. It always causes riffraff.
Right.
how competitive of a conference was it while you were there?
It was really competitive. Like I said, when they combined everything too, it made it even more competitive. So I'm just glad that I got to go into a situation like that, because it's a lot of JUCO players that slept on. Like a lot of dudes in that league was D1 players, and a lot of dudes was D1 players. So that prepared me, you know, for the next level. So talent level was great. You know, it was amazing to be in that situation, and I was grateful. I didn't even really know the situation I was kind of going in. I was just like, yo, it's JUCO, you know. But like, as I heard more people speak about like that specific conference, I was like, oh, okay. And it was another conference like in Texas too. That was
Texas,
good too.
Florida, and Kansas.
Like so I'm like, all right, yo, I'm in the right situations, you know. So that's what like fulfilled me. You know, knowing like even though I was in JUCO, because everybody that was D1 was looked at, they the ones that made it, and you know, doing what they got to do. JUCO players is a little frowned upon, a little bit. But at the end of the day, you embrace your journey and just accept it. It's really just doing what you got to do while you there. You know, it's temporary. It's a temporary stay. You know.
Now you was in a unique situation where your childhood friend, and beyond that, a friend that you grew up in the same building as, was also in the same conference, and at the time he's the #1 player in the country, taking the country by storm. One, what was it like having a front row seat to that, watching someone you love just take the country by storm? And two, do you feel that Bosh doing what he did at Hutchinson brought more attention to the conference overall and lifted the conference even more?
For sure. First and foremost, it was like amazing to see. Like my childhood friend was all the things he was able to accomplish. Never like any like jealousy or anything. It's just like knowing where we come from and our journey. It was just like, yo, keep going, bro. Like this is amazing, and it shows where we come from. Anybody could accomplish that. So that was big. Like to hear your name in like that #1 spot is like, that's huge. And knowing like that's my boy too, you know. It just shows like, you know, the work we were putting in was translating, you know. So his journey was, I mean, also, you know, I know he probably wasn't, he had other plans and goals or whatever, but at the end of the day, the reality is what you just gotta accept. So, you know, he performed. He made the best out of it over there. So I was happy for him. And at the end of the day, seeing that pushed me too. It was more from like, all right, motivation. Like we there, we here. You know what I'm saying? And you want to keep pushing each other to keep up. Keep up. So
now, as far as the attention that it had, that he brings, and then on top of that, you had. I think Shakir was like right behind him, I believe, as well. So you had
dude from Jersey.
You had all kinds of attention in that league. Because Shakir was the #1 kid for the following class. So I say that to say, could you feel, knowing that I got the #1 dudes in my conference? Could you feel the attention coming? Like, could you feel like, there's a little bit more college coaches? There's a little bit more college coaches checking out games this year than normal, just because the league is more popping.
When they combined them more, I was just like more exposure, because it's like now East and West is coming together. You know, college coaches are all gonna be watching. Then I'm hearing like schools that's calling him and stuff like that, and I'm like, oh, okay, they watching and stuff like that, and then I'm like, all right, you know, I just gotta wait my turn and perform. So that was like good to know. Also, you know, the players that's there and everything, like seeing like even like previous players that played there and seeing now they playing high major and what they're accomplishing. You like, all right, yo, just be patient. Like time is coming. You know, you gonna get to the destination of your goals. You know what I'm saying? So that was big
for sure.
Yeah.
So